Bernadette, you can bet everything will be alright. The police, they got nothing on you and me tonight. Bernadine, drink with me, let's cheers another 20 years of taking down our troubles and making them disappear. Bernadette, you are my best friend, my heart, my true love. I know that's true, because no one but someone who loved me would put up with all the shit I pulled. Berninator, maybe later you and I can drive through the mountains in your monster truck to our favorite Clinton dive. Bernadette, you can bet it's gonna be okay. No matter what the world throws at us, we're gonna sweep it all away. Bernadette, you are my best friend, my heart, my true love. I know that's true, because no one but someone who loved me would put up with all the shit I pulled. Can't you see how much you mean to me? You're the eye of my hurricane. You're the fire to my gasoline. Bernadette, you are my best friend, my heart, my true love. I know that's true, because no one but someone who loved me would put up with all the shit I pulled. Carry out the body bags, put them up against the wall. Measure everybody, cause everyone is gonna fall. Take all the measurements and put them in a little book. Measure every single soul before them souls that they get took. Christ may be a-coming, but he just might be too late. The soldiers drilled their rifle skills on the enemies we hate. Billionaires eat little babies served on golden plates. It's too late for us all. We're gonna fall. We're gonna fall. We're gonna fall. Never mind the president, we don't have a president. The residents resent the rent that every single renter spends. Tigers, blades, and billy clubs now belong to everyone. Grab yourself a weapon and come get in on all the fun. Love was what we needed, but debt was what we got. The Virgin Mother bleeds tonight, that blood is sticky hot. Everyone belongs to someone, everyone is bought. It's too late for us all. We're gonna fall. We're gonna fall. We're gonna fall. Get away the baby hearts and give away the baby. Cause tell a lie when you wake and tell another every day. Soon the truth is broken glass strewn along a passageway. Here's a little hurt for you. Do you want a little more? Cause everybody's dealing hurt. It's an easy fix to score. There's no getting out of here. We've tried it all before. It's too late for us all. We're gonna fall. We're gonna fall. We're gonna fall. Say goodbye while you can, cause everyone is in demand. Everyone is gonna generate a billion winning hands. We will all be millionaires, living high on Easy Street. We will own the Brooklyn Bridge, all 130 feet. Love is what we wanted, but all we got was hope. And hope is just like wishing, and wishing makes us choke. But never mind the truth of it, cause we gotta go. It's too late for us all. Susie bought an 8-ball of Coke, it's gonna be alright. Jimmy likes to smoke the smoke, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. How much damage can we do to ourselves anyway? Janie sold a pussy for $1,000, it's gonna be alright. Tommy has to sell his ass every single night. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. How much damage can we do to ourselves anyway? People don't have to like you, and you don't have to care. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Johnny won't get a job, it's gonna be alright. Sally just won't come home, she stays out all night. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. How much damage can we do to ourselves anyway?
Alright. So, yeah, but what do you mean post Star Wars? There's like, I know that there's a whole, there was supposed to be a little something from me in that package too. Oh, yeah, right on, yeah. So that was so. Well, I'm gonna wait a little while until people show up before I do want to talk about that. That was fucking. But yeah, so I'll talk about it. I'll just need a little time. Once I'm hoping that. A bunch of the regulars that sort of contributed to that package. It was, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to spoil anything. I'll just wait. Yeah, but yeah, I've got friends that. Well, anyway, yeah, I haven't really fully engaged with any of the new Star Wars stuff. Hey, Vixie Rose, how you doing? Awesome, great to see you. Yeah, and thank you. I'm gonna save all my things. I'm gonna wait a little while, let people kind of load it into the stream, and then in fact, let me let everybody know that, and then we will. Sorry about this. I kind of came to this late. I was working on I've been working all day on I've been working all day on a song that I wrote for Jared Jensen. I revised the lyrics for that, and then I had to race to walk to the post office to get a bunch of packages out. Oh shit! I forgot to provide the tracking numbers to the people that I got the packages out to. What did I do with? Oh, it's my. And then yeah. Okay. What am I doing? I'm live. I'm live. Woo. And then so yeah, and so I'm not gonna be going super late tonight. Really, I can't do that. Man, come on, iPhone. No, give me the option to slide. No, God damn it. Okay, hold on. So yeah. Anyway, so I got some stuff done today, which was nice. I got the last of the books and the swag stuff and all that stuff out. So yeah, so I'm done. Hey Mary. Yeah, it was So that's what's really funny. I don't like. I actually my favorite mic stands are actually like you can't really find them anymore. Like they have these metal bases. They're just ridiculously sturdy. Like they're sturdy enough that like you can throw them around and they don't like. But they're expensive and they're really tough to find. And often I will find them like I will. Like you know like a nightclub in Los Angeles will be going out of business and will be selling their stuff, and I'll be like, oh, that's and so I've had a couple during the course of my life, but I of course I don't know what happened to them. Yeah, amen, Justin, because they're really heavy because they've got those big metal bases. But this is like a very close second. Like this is it's got lots of articulation. It's sturdy. Like. These kind of are the only ones I've been able to find both at Guitar Center or at Straight Music or the places kind of all around Austin and also Los Angeles. And they're they last like a year, maybe 2 years, because I use them all the time and I'm constantly adjusting them because I'm recording and playing, and they just slowly but surely fall apart, and it's really frustrating because I'm really like. I would be willing to spend 4 times the price, because these are like $20 to $30. I'd be willing to spend $150 for one that will just last forever instead of spending $20 to $40 every $20 to $30 every couple of years. It's so annoying. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's I mean, but they're great, right? I mean, this is yeah. Anyway, okay. So, and I'm alive. So sorry for not being here in some time. Life got to me, and I had a lot of work to do before Christmas, and love to see you, dude. Yeah, right on, Riley. It's always awesome to have you here. So, yes, no, and it is, and it really it's beautiful. It's super sturdy. I mean, even the threading, yeah, it's just a really quality mic stand. So thank you. I'm 100% certain it will last me. It'll definitely outlast these guys. So that's great. Okay, so I'm gonna play some songs just to kind of start, and then Catastrophe waits for me in the form of a girl with long hair and narrow hips and eyes bright as pearls. I know I'm a gunner. I know I'm as good as Walking Dead. I know I'm a gunner. I should have known as soon as she said, oh, I like your music and the way it fucks with my head. Why, oh, why do I play with fire when I know that I'll get burned? All the scars that I've acquired, you'd think that I'd have learned. I know I'm a gunner. I know I'm as good as burning ash. I know I'm a gunner. I should have known as soon as she asked, why do all your songs sound happy but seem so sad? Would you like to go home with me? Would you like to go home with me? Would you like to go home with me? Would you like to go home? I'm so alone. Catastrophe sleeps beside me in the form of a girl. Naked flesh pressed against me outside the sleeping world. I know I'm a gunner. I know I'm as good as dead again. I know I'm a gunner. I should have known it happened the moment when she came to me and said, hello, I am a fan. Oh, 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 oh. And hey, Mechaholic, how you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, me too, Elix. Yeah, and hey, Paula, how are you? Yeah, I feel you. We were watching The Witcher on Netflix, which is a fucking really, really amazing series. If you know the books or if you know the games, they're actually pretty awesomely faithful adaptations. So that's pretty cool. So far there hasn't been any like there hasn't been any serious like story holes or plot holes for me. I'm only two episodes in, but I'm really, really happy with the way that they've been doing it. And so yeah, so we were intending, my buddy Charlie and I were going to watch 3 episodes, and by about 3/4 of the second episode in, I was just passing out, and I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. So I climbed into bed and I put it on, and I managed to make it all the way to the end of the episode, and then I passed out. So yeah, it's crazy. I'm becoming an old man. I get up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. So I used to get up at like 8:30 or 7. Well, I get up at like 7:30 to 8:30 between there, and then I'd read the paper for an hour. Now I've been getting up at 7:30 and just like, and then just getting up, being like, okay, I'm up now. Here I'm gonna make some breakfast or make some coffee, and take the dog out. And Sue? What are you doing, bud? What was that, huh? All right, great. Hi, I just want to, oh yeah, so yeah, no, yeah, of course, but yeah, so yeah, get some rest, Paula, don't even sweat it. I'm happy that you dropped in by. All right, so I wanted to wait until more folk that we can kind of contribute. So I got a package today, and it was from Anita Band-Aid, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, like, what's this? And so I didn't even think. I mean, I figured it would be Christmas related, but I just didn't really kind of consider, like for me, this quarter, the fourth quarter is always really, really difficult for me. Always really difficult. And then this month, December, I'm usually operating on fumes. I usually have no idea exactly how I'm going to pay my rent in January, and I'm just and then things are really, really difficult, and so I was that hasn't and anyway, so it's usually a really, really tough time for me, and Katie had just left, and so it kind of started, the beginning of December kind of started off very rocky, and then anyway, but now, I got another song commission, so I actually have some money in the bank, like in the middle of December, like right now, like I have some money in the bank, like I can buy groceries without worrying about it, like, and then, so I'm like, that's amazing. So already my spirits have been kind of elevated just because I'm like, yes, this is great. I can buy food and, buy Sue's food. And then, I get this package from Anita, and I open it up. At first I open it up, and it's got like the big bubble things, for kind of like, and I'm like, and there's a little tiny like a snowman and a card, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool, like this is a lot of packaging for a snowman, and basically what I did is I dug, so hey Casey, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. How you doing? I just keep digging into the package, and it just keeps like, I'm like, oh, here's another thing. Oh, and here's another thing. Oh, and it just ended up being this really, really, really amazing collection of things, and it was all from you guys. It was just the Twitch community, kind of like you got like, and it was and I have to say, it fucking rocked my world. It rocked my world. It was just one of the most awesome things, I think anyway, I can't even begin to convey how just, conspiracy of love. But it was just because it was utterly unexpected. And typically, like I said, this time right here, right now. And hey, brother, yeah, I love you right back, man. Thank you, brother. Typically right now, because this is the hardest. Like, I'm 1,500 miles away from my closest family. I'm $2,500 miles away from the majority of my family. And I don't really have the option. I don't have any real option. So it's you. But it was just awesome. It was just awesome, and it really was. There were notes from people, and some people made artwork, and there were oh my god, and there was a Terry Pratchett. So there was an Ankh-Morpork City Watch T-shirt. That is so there are some things like somebody got, so there's a water thermos thing that I will be I washed the T-shirt, I'm washing that, like I'm getting everything, so by next Monday all of this stuff will be employed in my stream, but yeah, man, anyway, it was awesome. It was just awesome, I can't begin to tell you guys, like it really was, it really rocked my world. So So Casey, so real quick, so you guys don't, so I know that there might be a bunch of you that don't actually know, might actually not know Casey and Dan and Heart Support, but the Heart Support is they're a channel here on, and if you look at that Struggling You're Not Alone in the bottom corner of my stream, in fact it should be a little bit more pronounced. Hold on, is that it? Yeah, there you go. So basically, they're advocates for mental health, and they create a safe space on Twitch for people to kind of address all myriad of topics and issues, and they're absolutely awesome. And they also do. Are you guys still doing on Thursdays? Are you still doing on Thursdays? Are you still interviewing sort of other Twitch streamers? But and there was a point in time when they were going through all the musician streamers, and so I guested, and there was a bunch of the other friends that guested on the show. And of course, Paula, thank you, I love you too. You both give Shira a big kiss on the lips from me, and I will hopefully I see you guys soon. And I love you guys. So anyway, so it just and so they basically kind of just they're not just Twitch. They're actually a not for profit organization that does outreach at live shows and at festivals and sort of myriad other vehicles by which they basically advocate for a mental health and b just creating a safe space for people to come and talk about issues that are concerning them. And one of the things I love. Yeah. Amen, Casey. But one of the things I love is that, right. So here, I'm effectively a hermit, right? The thing is, I leave my house to walk the dog. I interact with human beings, to the tune of maybe about 15 or 20, other than this, to the tune of maybe 15 or 20 minutes every single day as I'm going to the store, or like today I went to the post office and I mailed some stuff out. That was my human interaction for today, And I know that there are other people like me, and they don't have access, like they're not going to actively seek they're not going to actively go seek a therapist, and they're not going to, like, or if they're younger, they're probably not going to talk to their school counselor, And so it's awesome that there's a space where you can still kind of maintain some level of anonymity, but still also talk about your issues and talk about the things that are weighing on your mind or weighing on your heart. And you'll have other people that are experiencing similar things or the same exact thing, and they'll be able to just show you the love and support that you require. It's just fucking awesome, So yeah, I'm real happy they exist. And so again, heart support. Casey Screams Back. He also does his own streaming. Does Dan actually have his own channel as well? But anyway, but they're just genuinely awesome and they're just sweethearts, and so Casey, it's Casey and Dan. Okay. What is Dan's? What is Dan's channel called? So yeah, so I recommend, guys, follow Casey Screams Back, follow Heart Support, follow Dan's channel, and I promise you, Dan makes his mark. Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's great. And that's a great handle as well. So yeah, so guys, yeah, and I promise you will not be disappointed. Okay. That said, so I was talking about this. So I got this package today, and it was just filled with it was just a box of love, and it was awesome. And then I get another package, and it's this mic stand. It just I've definitely done a handful of Christmases over the past few years where I got a couple cards, and that was it. And I didn't interact with my family. I mean, I called them, hey guys, how you doing? But there was, and I didn't really, like, like my buddy Charlie was out of town. Like, I don't really have people here in Austin except for, but I've also spent the Christmas with the Brushwoods. I mean, I've definitely had some friends that have kind of reached out and have kind of opened their homes and their hearts to me. And that's been awesome. But anyway, this was just a whole completely other level of awesome and amazing. And so, anyway, thank you guys. I just have to say thank you. And so, all right, let me see. So let's so what do we want to play? Let's do some Christmas. Oh no, yeah, no. I mean, no. I mean, yeah. I will. I believe that my financial fortunes are about to turn around. The new books that I've been releasing, I was just in serious debt. I did that 3-month tour across the United States and Europe, and that put me into significant debt. And so I've been trying to surmount that debt ever since that. So I've been on my financial back foot. I don't even know why I thought I could actually pull that off, but I mean, I did pull it off, but I just went really deep into debt. So I believe that I will extricate myself from that over the next 6 months, to the point that I think I might even be able to begin looking at another tour. And then, yeah. And so I just found it was 2019 was a real rough year for me. So it goes. Anyway, here, let me play. I'll play because this is gonna be my last show. This is gonna be my last show until Thursday, because I'm actually doing hanging out with the Brushwoods tomorrow for their Christmas dinner. What am I looking for? And then I'm gonna be and then obviously Christmas. I mean, I might stream on Christmas just because I'm not gonna have anything going on. But I'm figuring everybody else is gonna be super busy. And then all right, so yeah, this is a Christmas. This is the only. This is I play like 6 covers, and I trot them out like once every 3 or 4 months. But this is the only Christmas cover I like. I really love this song. It's a melancholy song, but it's a pretty song. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear the sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases
be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear the sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your dreams be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Yeah, there you go. So that's hey Shadow, how you doing? So that's you know, that's the only Christmas cover I've ever learned in my entire life. I did write a song. Let me see if I can play it. Play it. Yeah. I think that's how it goes. Let me see if I can. I've written a lot of like kind of like counter Christmas songs, you know, because Christmas for some of us is a dark time, you know. But I don't want to play those because it is actually a pretty. I'm gonna play. This is called Christmas in the Desert. Do I have it? Where's Southern Christmas? Christmas here. Oh, Christmas here. Oh yes, yeah, Christmas here is a strange affair. There's very little chill in the air. No sleigh bells slaying, no halls bedecked, and Frosty's the drink that gets us wrecked. And we got all we need for a Christmas bright and true, 'cause we've got me and you. There'll be no snowball fights. There probably won't even be a silent night. No sugar plums, no silver bells, robin laden egg and Batman smells. But we got all we need for a Christmas bright and true, 'cause we got me and you. I haven't played this in. There we go. We'll see no reindeer games. There's chestnuts floating. We'll see no reindeer games. No chestnuts roasting on an open flame. And Jack Frost just might leave us be. And Santa too, we have no chimney. But we
got all we need for a Christmas bright and true. 'Cause we have me and you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Something like that. I haven't played that one in a long time. It's really sad. I had a completely different lyrics for the verses, but I never wrote them down. I wrote the song. I memorized it. Like I wrote it somewhere. I was hanging out with some place where I didn't have any paper. I didn't have any pen. And I had like I don't know. I was at somebody's house. Everybody was gone. And all I had was my guitar. And so I'm like, all right, well, I couldn't find pen or paper. So I'm like, all right, I'll write a song and I'll just remember it. And so I wrote, and I memorized the lyrics, and I used to play it every Christmas. But then one year I just forgot it. And I'm like, I don't remember how it goes. And so, That's yeah. It's something like that. Yeah. The dum ba dum ba da do 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 the do ba dee da lee do do do. Yeah. So, hey Isabella, how you doing? Good to see you. Ashi, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you guys. Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks for being here, everybody. I love you guys. I really do. All right. So yeah. So let's. Yeah. And thank you for the sub, brother. Is it? Oh yeah. Hey. Well, happy Christmas Eve. Thank you, Shauna. Yeah, that's so. Oh, you know, and so I finished. I wrote a song for Jared Jensen. It's fucking awesome. I can't play it yet because I want he has to. I want him to debut it to his family first. I want them to be the he's the only other person that's heard the song. I want them to hear the song first, and then I'll play it for you guys on Thursday. But yeah, it's really awesome. And are you talking to me, Ashi? Yeah, that's Isabella. She's from Italy. She's from Italy. Yeah. Okay, let me see. What am I gonna play? I would like to say I only want to play upbeat and silly and fun songs, but I don't really have that many of those. I mostly have kind of dark songs. Let's see. Let's do Paleophile. Oh, really? Okay. I can do Paleophile. Okay, so this song was co-written by me and my chat, right? I took the lead on all the melodies and the chord changes and that kind of stuff. And then I also was like, okay, let's figure, like, so I kind of made sure that we kind of stayed on the narrative thread, right? So I was like, okay, we need lyrics that say something like this. And then you guys supplied lyrics, and eventually, and we would be like, oh, that's the one, you know, and we slowly but surely kind of built the entire song. So the only lyric that I contributed at all to the song is the very last one, "Oh What a Bore." Otherwise, literally every single lyric in this song was written by you guys, and it goes like this. When I was a wee one, I had my first crush. Those tiny false alarms made me blush. That neck, that horn, that tush, that never-ending smile. That's when I knew I was a paleophile. It may be a sin, but that toothy grin drives me wild. I'm not into boys or girls, I just want dinosaurs. I want my dino-whore, omnivore, carnivore, herbivore. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Huh. Archaeopteryx, extend those sexy wings. It makes me think the naughtiest things. Brontosaurus with your neck so very long.
I could stroke it all night long. Velociraptor, give me some more, you big dickosaur. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Megalosaur, give me your own megalodon. Seismosaurus, you shake me, you're breaking my heart on. I wanna go back to the past for that sweet dino ass. Wind up the clock, tickety-tock, for that fat dino cock. Please take me home, I'm all alone, stuck in a world without dinosaurs. The dinosaurs. Huh. Here we go. Triceratops, so can you top me? You make me horny to the power of 3. I have only one wish for my Mesozoic day. I want a T-Rex to masturbate. When we're alone, I'll polish your bone till you squirt down a foam. I'm not into boys or girls, I just want dinosaurs. I want my dino whore. Omnivore, carnivore, herbivore. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Huh. Ankylosaurs, you will someday become gas. Till then, use your tail to pound my ass. Stegosaurus with your lovely lady plates. Why don't you come please, sit in my face. What can I do? I like to screw, I bet they did too. I'll fuck 'em all till I'm dinosaur. Megalosaur, give me your ultra megalodon. Seismosaurus, you shake me, you're breaking my heart on. I wanna go back to the past for that sweet dino ass. Wind up the clock, tickety-tock, for that fat dino cock. Please take me home, I'm all alone, stuck in a world without dinosaurs. With the dinosaurs. Oh, what a bore. So yeah, that it's really funny, Bally. What happened was, there was a girl. So usually when I co-write a song with my chat, I'll go, okay, what do we want to write a song about? And people will throw out multiple ideas, and then whatever kind of strikes our fancy as a group, we'll write about that. So I go, what do we want to write about? And there's a girl named Rose_182 in our chat, and she was like, oh, can it be about dino sex? And I was like, and she was like, dino sex, DINO, and then space sex. And I was like dino sex, like as in dinosaurs? Like dinosaurs having sex with each other, dinosaurs having, like people having sex with dinosaurs? Like, what do you mean? And she's like, I don't care. I just want it to be about dinosaurs having sex. And I was like, all right, what do you guys think? And everyone's like, yeah, let's give it a shot. And so then my buddy, oh man, Ashi, thank you, brother. Thank you, dude. 46. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you kindly. Yes, that's exactly right, Elix. That's so crazy. So yeah, and that's thank you, Ashi. Thank you, man. That's very kind, dude. Thank you. So then I'm okay. So what about if we were to do it from the perspective of there's somebody that wants to have sex with dinosaurs, but they're frustrated because dinosaurs are no longer around. So it's mostly about somebody pining for something they can't have. Now that I'm like that definitely for me, that's like those kinds of aspirational songs that don't have a way to actually achieve that aspiration. Like that's my song Fire Truck. Like I love writing those kinds of songs. Certainly the rappers are like, yeah, I'm in my benzo with the crystal, and that's totally awesome. But I'm all about the aspirations that are just so absurd that they can't be achieved. Because that for me feels legit, right?
So we kind of followed that thread. And what we made sure with the song was we made sure that every single dinosaur was actually a dinosaur. So we had some lines initially with pterodactyls and some other it was pterodactyls and somebody else. Some other, and we're like, oh, those are not actually dinosaurs. And so we're like, okay. And so we had to kind of like dial it back. And we made sure that everyone is dinosaur. And we made sure that all of the lyrics were gender neutral. As long as you didn't mind what was going on sexually, then they're gender neutral. So there's no like suck my dick or lick my tits. So, like there's none of that. It's all stuff that can be sung either by a guy or a girl. And so those were the, so we had the Lanina was our dinosaur fact checker. And then we just made sure that every lyric actually worked for both guys and girls. So that's exactly right, Elix. Yeah. So it's gender neutral, and then there definitely is that's great. That's awesome by Bailey. Ballard, sorry. There is the Lanina and Blue Front actually made up shirts with the hashtag dinosaur spelled DINOSORE. That they actually, yeah. And so I've got one. They're really, really awesome. Yeah. Okay. Here Be Dragons. So this is a song. This is a song I wrote back in 2014, 2015. Let's steal a car. Let's pick a very fast one and let's drive it hard. Let us find the edges of the map, my dear, and let's get out of here. Let's grab a spoon and turn it to the center of the earth we knew. One we used to dream of, oh, the world that we always knew could be. Oh, let us go, come with me. And when we stop, we'll look around and we'll say, here be dragons. Hey, Stephanie. And in that place we'll make our home, and we'll be married. And when the world comes crashing in, and you are so very saddened, I'll simply point outside and smile and remind you, here be dragons. Let's take some sheets and fashion a balloon that we can fill with heat. Rise up to the moon where we will sit pretty underneath the stars. Let's lash some logs together for a raft, and we will sail the seas, negotiating crashing waves, just you and me, together till the end. Oh, this is now and that was then. And when we stop, we'll look around and we'll say, here be dragons. And in that place we'll make our home, and we'll be married. And when the world comes crashing in, and you are so very saddened, I simply point outside and smile and remind you, here be dragons. Go by train, the clicking and clacking like a soothing rain, washing all the woes away in every mile, leads us somewhere new. Let's stay right here underneath the covers. Let me love you, dear. Let me be your lover. Let me hold on tight and never let go. Oh, never let go. And when we stop, we'll look around and we'll say, here be dragons. And in that place we'll make our home, and we'll be married. And when the world comes crashing in, and you are so very saddened, I'll simply point outside and smile and remind you, here be dragons. Yeah, right on. Dankeschön. Hey, thank you, Vixie. Thank you very much. All right, so let me see. So rock and roll casualties. So this is on my new record that came out last week Tuesday. So almost a week. It'll have come out. Yeah, let me actually check it. So it's really crazy. I can't tell if Spotify. I can't tell if when you download an album, if Spotify is tracking all of your. I just don't. Anyway, because I had like 7,500 plays in the first 24 hours, right? And then I've had about 2,000 plays since then. So the first 24 hours, 7,500 plays, and then 2,000. So I can't tell. Do people download the album? Because you can with Spotify. You can download the album, and then does Spotify not give me, and then does Spotify not upload that data until later? Or hey, anyway, it's really curious. It's because it's now been 7 or 8 days. It's been 6 days since that first day, and anyway, I don't know. All right, so here goes. This is a song called Rock and Roll Casualties. It's a notice sound, everyone get down. It's rock and roll, it owns your soul. It makes you move to the beat and groove. Makes you shake your butt, can't get enough. When the rock and roll explode, where casualties come dance with me. It's made of fire and electric wire, tucked to your spine. The beat unwinds, the bass it moves throughout the room. Everyone gets down to the oldest sound. When the rock and roll explode, where casualties come dance with me. And it goes doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom 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 dibba doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom 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 dibba doom explode. From coast to coast, the sound explodes. It's everywhere. It's in your head. It's on your hands. It's in your pants. It's on your tongue. It's in your lungs. When the rock and roll explode, where casualties come dance with me. And it goes doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom 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 dibba doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom 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 dibba doom explode. And lights us up, oh we glow. A billion glowing souls the music holds. Oh we turn on, yes we glow. A million billion stars shine on, shine bold. We all feel the beat, our feet are dancing on. It's a notice sound, everyone get down to the rock and roll. It owns your soul, it makes you move to the beat and groove. Makes you shake your butt, can't get enough. When the rock and roll explode, where casualties come dance with me. And it goes doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom 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 dibba doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom dicka doom dicka doom dicka dicka doom 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 dibba doom 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 dibba doom 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 dibba doom explode. Hey, Mechaholic, right on there. So yeah, that's a fun song. And then this next one. So this next one, it was one of the singles. This song fucking just destroys. In my estimation, like this is one of my favorite songs on the album. It's just fucking, it's just ferocious. And of course I can't like approximate the level of ferocity. And it's crazy because it's still acoustic guitar driven. There's this little lead I play. Wait. And it's got this little. It's just it's this crazy, really cool little thing that like, and it's doubled, and it just sounds like it's, you don't, it doesn't sound like it's, I mean, it's a guitar, it just doesn't sound like a guitar because it's played on an acoustic, and then there's actually an electric guitar playing kind of like a surf style kind of lead, and it's just an awesome, yeah, super fun track. So this is a song called "I Just Want to Be Your Lover." All I wanna do is touch you. Come over, let me touch you. All I wanna do is touch you. Let me slip inside. All I wanna do is love you. Come over, let me love you. All I wanna do is love you. Feel you from inside. I just wanna be your lover. I just wanna love you all my life. There will never be another. I just wanna love you all my life. Love you all my life. All I wanna do is kiss you. Come down and let me kiss you. All I wanna do is kiss you here and everywhere. I just wanna taste your sweetheart. Savor your flavor, sweetheart. All I wanna do is taste your flower, let me share. I just wanna be your lover. I just wanna love you all my life. There will never be another. I just wanna love you all my life. Love you all my life. All I wanna do is touch you. Come over and let me touch you. All I wanna do is touch you. Let me slip inside. All I wanna do is love you. Come over and let me love you. All I wanna do is love you. Feel you from inside. I just wanna be your lover. I just wanna love you all my life. There will never be another. I just wanna love you all my life. Love you all my life. So yeah. So you know, it's funny, and that song does have like the actual album version does have all sorts like, but you know, it's for me like that's you know, like rock and roll is supposed to be dangerous, right? I mean, the thing is it's supposed to you know, challenge you. It's supposed, I mean, and art is supposed to challenge you, you know, and it's crazy. It's crazy that it really boggles my mind that there's not more songs that actually, I mean, yeah, like there was a point in time when rock and roll was a sexy, cool, vibrant, dangerous thing, you know, like it was like an electric wire touched to your spine, you know, like, and it doesn't have a lot of music doesn't have that for me. Like it's kind of like, it's just like, oh yeah, it's a nice sounding thing I can put on in the background while I pay attention to other stuff. No, man, fuck that. I can't write music like that. I can't. I just can't. I mean, yeah, I can't. I tried. Yeah. Anyway, so. Yeah, no, and you know, and hey, and that's, and again, and then again, so, and certainly some people are going to take umbrage, and yeah, and that's totally fine, right? The thing is like, that's the good thing. That's the good thing about my music. I have so much of it that you could literally cherry pick 5 or 6 songs from each record that you thought were totally to your taste, and you'd still have 70 songs, 80 songs, you know, like you'd still have a gigantic amount of music to listen to. You could literally take 3 or 4 songs. You could take 2 songs from each record and you'd still have over 30 songs, right? So like, yeah. So, you know, yeah, like that, you don't, my music is specifically designed so that you can kind of cater you can cater specifically to your tastes, you know. And I write it, and it's been written with the intention that not everybody's gonna like everything. Yeah, or your mood. Yeah, amen, Mechaholic. That's exactly right. And then in fact, and then even so, even the songs themselves are usually written in such a way that like this next song I'm just about to play right now. I'm so fucking happy. This song I wrote this. There's nothing more infuriating than when you're kind of dealing with depression, or you're dealing with just bad moods, or you're dealing with really shitty things in your life, and you're just struggling to get by, and you're just kind of putting one foot in front of the other, and you have somebody walk up to you and be like, "Hey man, dude, just look around, dude. You're blessed. Just look around. Look around at your life. Like, you're blessed. You just need to smile and be happy." That has happened to me. That has happened to me a handful of times in my life, and I want to take my fist and push it right through their face. Wait, hold on. Wait, somebody. Oh, hold on. Oh, Ashi. Oh, Ashi. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I wish you and your awesome community all the best for Christmas. Please just stay as you are and keep on rocking, Mike. It's late here again. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, Ashi. Thank you, brother. And yeah, man, thank you, dude. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa. Yeah. I totally get that, Stephanie. You know, yeah, I totally get that. The other thing is like, toxic. And thank you, brother. Yeah, seriously, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yeah, and you sleep well, and hopefully we see you again soon, man. And that's awesome, Alex. Yeah, that's awesome, and it is such a great sound, you know. But this song, it's also pitched at 11, right? It's a little bit hyper real. It's a little bit not of this earth, you know, and that's intentional. So if you're really angry and you just want to like sing along, and you really want to feel it, you can, or you can also be like, oh, it's allowing me to vent. It's allowing me to vent my spleen, and then I can, you know. So I do try to write songs that kind of are a little bit hyperbolic, a little bit outside of the normal realm of reality, so you can kind of like laugh at you, like you can be feeling the anger and feeling the frustration, but also kind of laugh at it as well, you know. So here we go. So this is a song called "I'm So Fucking Happy," and it goes bum 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 ba-dum 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 ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum boop 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 ba-da-dum. Gumdrops and lollipops and chocolate candy canes, rainbows and Cheerios and Tootsie Rolls fall like rain. I'm so happy, I'm so fucking happy, hey. I'm so goddamn happy now, won't you go away? I'm so very happy that I'll puke away the day. I'm so very happy that I think I'm going gay. La 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 la, are you happy too? La 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 la, what is wrong with you? La 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 la, it's another happy day. La 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 la, won't you come out and play? Hey, let's scare those blues away. Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba da dum. Bum 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 ba dum bum boop 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 ba da dum. Puppy dogs and singing frogs and unicorns riding bikes, Sunday funnies and fluffy bunnies and everything else I like. I'm so happy, I'm so happy, don't you know? I'm so goddamn happy now, won't you fucking go? I'm so fucking happy that I'll punch you in the nose, electrocute your genitals until your eyeballs glow. La 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 la, are you happy too? La 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 la, what is wrong with you? La 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 la, it's another happy day. La 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 la, won't you come out and play? Hey, let's scare those blues away. Baby, are you blue? 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 Bum 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 ba da da dum ba dum ba da dum. Bum 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 ba dum bum boop 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 doo doo. I'm so happy, I'm so happy I could cry. I'm so fucking happy, I'm so happy all the time. I'm so gosh darn happy, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm so very happy, I'm so happy I could die. Yeah, yes sir. So yeah, that's, you know, and it's funny because, you know, I don't actually, you know, that perspective to focus on the positives in your life. Like the thing is it does help. It does help, and it's a totally legitimate. But when you are dealing with intense depression, it's a brain chemistry thing, right? So, or if you just like shit's really difficult in your life, you know, sometimes it does just feel good to be like, look, this is I'm in a shitty situation and it sucks right now. It just sucks, you know? And so not allowing people the ability to do that and to like vent their spleen is just like, I'm like, man, really? That's, you know, but then again, but it is possible, like my song, Just Too Much, it is possible to vent your spleen way too much. That is impossible to be like you can live, you can get depressed and you can feel that darkness. And that's totally fine, and that happens to me quite frequently. But the thing is that like you also have to climb out of it. You can't live there forever and always, because it will kill you, and it will also kill the people around you. Okay, what are we doing? So all right, so that was about the last song. That was the last. Oh wait, is he into you? Oh. I'm going to play this one. I'm going to play this one a little bit more like the MikeTVLive version of it. The album version is a little bit more upbeat, or is a little bit more up tempo and a little bit more kind of like it's just kind of like a bouncy kind of. But this one. I think that it's nice when it's just the acoustic guitar to kind of make it a little bit more down tempo and a little bit more kind of like wistful. But there's a song called "Is He Into You?" It goes, "Is he into you like you want him to? Does he love you right? Does he love you right? Is he into you like you need him to? Does he understand? Could he understand that you look so sad as you hold his half-clenched hand? I don't want to ask, I don't want to ask it all, but is he in you? Are his feelings true? Does he know his mind? Does he know his mind at all? And is he in you? And all you do? And all your everything, does he make you sing? 'Cause you look so sad as you hold his unclenching hand. I don't wanna ask, I don't wanna ask it all, but is he in you? Ooh, is he in you? Hey, click. Ooh, is he in you? Is he in you? Ooh. Is he in you? Is he true as blue? Does he make you smile like you used to smile? Is he in you? Does he follow through with his words of love? Does he do enough? 'Cause you look so sad as you hold his half-clenched hand. I don't wanna ask, I don't wanna ask it all, but is he in you like you want him to? Does he love you right? Does he love you right? Is he in you like you need him to? Does he understand? Could he understand that you look so sad as you hold his half-clenched hand? I don't wanna ask it all, but is he in you? Ooh, is he in you? Ooh, is he in you? Ooh, is he in you? Ooh. Yeah, so that's a song called Is He Into You? Grow the fuck up. Wow, right on. That's yeah. Yeah, this was another song. Grow the fuck up was a song that I wasn't certain was gonna make it on the record, but the arrangement, like it just turned out to be such a cool song, and it really is. So for me, you know, this song was written. I was inspired. I read an interview with Philip Anschutz, who's a billionaire, you know, and he was talking about his wealth, and he was talking about he looks at the money he has as sort of a score, and he basically looks at the other billionaires on the planet Earth as his competition, and he's kind of like, and he kind of gauges kind of how he's doing in the world, kind of predicated on, you know, and that is abhorrent to me. That is the soul of the worst kind of human being ever, because to think about money, you know, because the thing is, because money is, you know, money is food in people's bellies. Money is cancer medicine for families that are struggling to pay for cancer medication, you know, and so for somebody to be so callous and so cavalier, it's a perfect representation of how fucked up and toxic that billionaire mentality is, right? And so and so I wrote this song. So I read that interview, and I was vomiting in my mouth a little bit, and I decided to vomit on. No, yeah. So I wrote this song. You know, the song is seriously one of my inner monologues on a daily basis. The amount of time I want to tell people that we all end up dead, no matter what, how much. Yeah. Amen. And that's, you know, and it is, and there's just this permanent sense of like competition and winning and being the best and being first and cutting in line and racing around, and like it's just in self-entitlement, right? And the thing is that all of us, we have to fucking share this planet, man, and things go so much smoother if we're all just kind, you know, if we're all like, hey man, you know, let me open the door for you, and thanks very much for opening the door for me. Like, you know, I'm just being polite and kind. Like it makes the whole our whole day smooth. It goes like sails so much smoother, you know. And all it takes is one self-entitled prick to just fucking train wreck it for people, you know. And certainly that is the whole keeping on, and that's the thing is, and that's the crazy thing is like it doesn't get you. Well, it's funny. I spent my whole 20s, because I was doing well. I was making money. I was working in film and TV. I would buy shit. I mean, I collected so much shit at that point in time. Like I was buying comic books, and I was buying animation, like anime, like Japanese anime, and video games and computer games. Like I just kept collecting shit, you know, just more shit. And it was not in any way, shape, or form doing anything for me, you know. And I was like, oh, I see, because it's, you know, like I'm only as excited as the next thing I'm about to purchase, and then I get to tear into this for a little bit, and then I burn out on it, you know. So I definitely do have firsthand experience with kind of like seeing that now. You know, living a nice life and having a nice place and being able to take care of your family and being able to eat the food that you want to eat, and like and being able to go out and like go on vacation, like those are awesome things. You know, like I'm not. But the thing is there is this obscene level of wealth that where it's just fucking, it's disgusting. Like it's disgusting. You know. Anyway, but so this song is called "Grow the Fuck Up," and it goes So, So okay, there we go. If you don't wanna, you don't gotta. There's nothing that you have to do. It's not a game if you don't play. You don't have to win or lose. If you don't wanna, you don't gotta. You can choose your own rules. But everybody's living, giving up the time, working for fools. I believe in miracles, the resurrection of the dead, and the beating of a broken heart, and the words we've left unsaid, and the things we do instead. If you can't make it, if you can't take it, you don't gotta play the game. No one wins in the end, it's not a fucking competition. Grow the fuck up. No one wins in the end, it's not a fucking competition. Grow the fuck up. Bum ba dum ba dum ba da dum ba ba bum bum ba da ba da ba da dum bum ba bum ba da ba da ba da dum ba ba bum ba da bum 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 ba dum bum ba bum bum ba da dum. If you can't stand it, if you just hate it, recreate something new. The bastards, they can't tear you down so long as to yourself you are true. If you don't wanna, you don't gotta. There's nothing that you have to do. It's not a game if you don't play. You don't have to win or lose. I believe in miracles, the resurrection of the dead, and the beating of a broken heart, and the words we've left unsaid, and the things we do instead. If you can't make it, if you can't take it, you don't gotta play the game. No one wins in the end, it's not a fucking competition. Grow the fuck up. No one wins in the end, it's not a fucking competition. Grow the fuck up. No one wins in the end, it's not a fucking competition. Grow the fuck up. And what was that? Cha-ching, yeah. So yeah, it is. It's like, you know. Anyway, it's just greed. You know, greed is responsible for so much of the world's woes. You know, and it's crazy because the United States, like, we are such a generous people. You know, like, we really do. We really are, you know, like, you know, there's natural disasters, there's issues, or there's, you know, AIDS epidemics, or there's, like, you know, like, and we do give, and that's fucking awesome. But we also have this, like, we just have this there's poisonous toxicity, this money toxicity, and it just breaks my heart, man, because it's just like, yeah. Anyway, whatever, fuck it, you know. So because I can talk about it, and because I can write music about it, and because I do, you know, like that. It is. If there's one thing I could change on the planet Earth, is I would redistribute the wealth so that the middle class, including the upper middle class, right? So including the upper, like, it's the upper middle class, all the middle classes, upper middle class, lower middle class, working poor, and the poor had because they can't. The great thing is like, so this, like, the thing is, like, if you want your economy to be thriving, give money to your poor people, because they don't save it. They just spend it, right? And it keeps going round and round in their community, right? And as long as people aren't hoarding the money, as long as they're spending it, you know, things like, I mean, yeah, save some. Yeah. I mean, you know, put 15% away each year and of the money you make, and have a savings. That's awesome. So you can retire. That's great. But the thing is like, but man, like, just let them fucking keep the money moving, you know? And it fucking breaks my heart that, like, we all know that. We all know that's just that's economics 101, and yet we're like, oh yeah, of course, but yeah, no, let's keep giving the fucking rich significant tax breaks. Yeah, let's do that. And then let's watch how it doesn't trickle down ever at all, and never has since the first time they talked about that. Okay, great. Yeah, and it's funny because if you like I've got my buddy James collects action figures and toys and stuff like that. Like he's a big comic book guy. He there are so many parallels between my life and his life and the kinds of things we're into. But I I don't gigas like not gigas. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that because I don't want. I like me like because I have to move a lot, right? Or I've had to move a lot in my life, and so packing up all my stuff and then unpacking it drives me fucking nuts. So I just slowly but surely started divesting myself of all the stuff I collected just to kind of make my life a lot more streamlined, you know. But the thing is but I fucking love like going to his place is magical because there's all this like he's got all these cool amazing things and they're all on display because he loves them, and that for me is like that's fucking great, you know. But the thing is but if you own 3 yachts and you never fucking spend time on the water, you can suck a dick, you know. All the stories you hear about businesses or industries that millennials are killing are proving Mark's right about capitalism. The owners want to minimize costs while maximizing profit, and they price the working class out of affording. Yeah, of course, yeah, and that's exactly right. You know, like the thing is like, make no mistake, I love having money. I love not having to worry about bills. That relief is priceless. But I'm not going to go out and have a $300 dinner if someone can't find a place. Yeah, and that's you know, and that's exactly. And again, like. And it's funny because I like even the $300 dinner. The thing is like for me, I think we start at the very top, right? The thing is like if you've made millions of dollars and you've worked hard. The thing is like you sure man, fucking have a nice house and have a vacation house. Sure, that's you know like that's fine, you know like but it's when you get to this obscene levels of wealth, you know, and then particularly you start gaming, you start using your wealth to game the system to maintain your wealth, and you don't feel any fiduciary responsibility to the people to the people that basically you know like upon whose backs your wealth is built. Fuck you, you know, fuck you in the dick, you know, fuck you right in the dick. Like that's what I want. I want you to get fucked in the dick with a smaller dick, a smaller, sharp, painful dick. Oh God. Okay. All right. So let's. All right. Too fast, too soon. Yeah. So this song kind of. I mean, this song has happened to me. Yeah. Well, but. Yeah, I mean, there are people that get dangerously like they're hoarders in a dangerous way, you know, like the thing is their houses become an actual like a threat to them and their neighbors, you know. But the thing is like, but if you like, you know, anyway, thing is like, I think let's deal with the whales. Let's deal with the real dicks. Let's deal with the people that are actively, by their basic decisions, they affect the lives of tens of thousands of people, and they're making decisions that are circumventing and actively working against the interests of the poor and the middle class. So the thing is like, that's crazy, you know. Wait, hold on, wait, somebody. Oh, Lenina. I'm thrilled to be able to pay you what Hesitation Cuts is worth. Oh, thank you. Lenina, thank you. Is this a dick stream? Hey, bro. That's awesome. Oh, Money Hoarders. Oh, yes, I see. Thank you, Lenina. Thank you, Blue, and thank you, Gareth, and thank you, Olin, Michael. Thank you, guys. That's awesome. That's yeah, and man, I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked that Hesitation Cuts has been as well received as it has. Cause yeah, man, that fucking album.
You get to drink from the fire hose.
I almost killed myself. You know, I almost like that album. That album was a lot of work, and yeah. So this song. So I do realize that with the song, this happens to me a lot. Like I will usually when I break up with somebody, there's. I often don't take the time to really process the breakup, and instead I get involved with somebody brand new, you know, and hey, Anita, about to drive to my mom's, but this seems like a good background. Hey, awesome, how you doing? Hey, so All right. Well, so yeah. So now Lenina's here. I'll play the song and we'll talk about this. Yeah. And me too. I think is like, yeah. And in fact, this is a common conversation in this chat, Shauna. So you'll find that, yeah, this is I just feel bad for people who place such emphasis on money. Like, do you really need to make $500 million? What joy are you getting from keeping all that? How sad and lonely. Yeah. No. And that's exactly it. And what money does, money like celebrity, right? Money like celebrity, it distorts your perspective of the world, right? And it really does starts to make you suprahuman or extra human, right? You're now leaving the world of real people, and it means that your conversations, your interactions with people are not going to be normal, you know? And that's a terrible thing, because once you lose that connection with humanity, like that's you lose your ability to have substantive friendships and substantive relationships and have like healthy interactions with the people around you, you know, and that's fucking awful, you know? So I definitely like, it definitely is something that they do to themselves, but, you know, but anyway, so let me talk. So Anita Band-Aid, Breaking Bad, the show. Yeah, no, yeah, it certainly does. It certainly, yeah. Money damages your sense of empathy because you no longer have to rely on it to survive. Yeah, and that's and what happens is and there is a sense of because it used to be that the wealthy. There was this thing that if you're wealthy, and it was like the good Christian ethos, right? Because you're wealthy and because you've been blessed, you feel a sense of obligation to give back to those who are less fortunate, right? And so there wasn't this sense of I'm entitled to this. There was a sense of, oh, I've been blessed, and so therefore I need to give back. I need to take some of my blessings and share and share and pay it forward, you know. And now it instead there seems to be this sense of like, well, I'm entitled because I work hard, or I'm entitled because I'm smarter than my fellow man, or I'm entitled because we're just better people in general. Like we believe in Jesus more, we care more, like, you know. And there's this like it's not. Of course, no one's gonna say that. No one's gonna very few people are gonna say that. But the thing is I've definitely seen. And people that I know are dramatically better off than I am. I've seen them walk by just like a homeless person. Somebody's like, hey, can you help? You know, if I see a sign that says help, can you help me? And I can help them. I always do. When I was working at Thundercloud and I was making tips, I would keep all my singles. And then whenever I saw somebody asking for help, now it had nothing to do with them. And sure, maybe they were going to go drink that. Maybe they were going to go drink a beer. Maybe the dollar I gave them, they're going to go buy a beer with it. I don't care. I don't care, because it's not about them. It's not about what they're going through. It's about me being the kind of person that when someone asks me for help, I'm going to be like, yeah, of course, I will help you out. I totally see it. And you might, and yes, people might be totally taking advantage of me and that impulse to help. But fuck that. I'm going to be the kind of person that when someone asks me for help, I can help them out, you know? And it's just a me thing, you know? Yeah, amen, Shauna. Yeah, we struggle a ton now. We're super comfortable place, and it feels really good to be able to help others who are where we've been. Yeah, and that's a great thing. And then what it does is it reminds you of being there, but it also is one of those things where, like, you know, you're able to be like, yes, I didn't get this often when I needed it. But I know how great it would have felt when I did get this, and I remember how great it felt, you know, like, anyway, it just, and so that's, anyway, that's that ethos, that kind of cyclical kind of like, let me take care of people because I've been taken care of thing is fucking magical, you know? Yeah. Anyway. Fun Times is asking the rich how much a loaf of bread. That's exactly it. That in fact that, I mean, but they did, I mean, but and yeah, alas, well, you know, I mean, because money is liquid freedom, right? Money is freedom. You know, and America is the land of the free. The thing is like money is, if you want to be in Europe tomorrow, and you have enough money, you can be in Europe tomorrow. That's a kind of freedom that only you can only get if you have a lot of money, And I get it. It's an aphrodisiac. I get that. I see that, and that's why we have to if you don't have an architecture of thought that allows you to insulate yourself against the evil or the self-entitling powers of money, then you end up feeling like you deserve, you're more deserving than the people around you, and that's where you start treating people like things. And then once you start treating people like things, that's where we end up in this situation. That's where you end up with really truthfully, and the worst in the worst extension of that, that's where you end up with Nazi Germany. In the 30s and 40s. You get to a point where you start dehumanizing the people around you, and then you're like, well, what's politically expedient, like us and like the United States and our brothers and sisters to the south. I mean, we literally have children locked up with no trial. They've been there for months, or they've been there for years. They're locked up, and hey, and that's the United States. That's my country. I am complicit. I'm an American. I'm not I'm complicit in that. Anyway, okay. So it's too soon to take another lover. I don't want another one. It's too soon to fall for another, but everything has come undone. You're my muse, little sister. I know we've only begun. You're my muse, little sister. I just can't resist her. My mind is bent and twisted. My God, I need to kiss her. I think I'm gonna die tonight. It's too soon to think about you naked. I just can't take it all. It's too soon to think about another, imagining a lover tonight. You're my muse, little sister. I know it ain't right, but you're my muse, little sister. I just can't resist her. My heart is broken, blistered. My God, I need to kiss her. I think I'm gonna die tonight. What am I to do? Oh, I just can't escape her. What am I to do? My thoughts have come unchained. What am I to do? I don't want another lover. What am I to do? I've never felt this way. It's too soon to imagine the way that I want you. Oh, imagining days and in all of the ways that we could be loving in you. You're my muse, little sister, and I'm just confused. You're my muse, little sister. I just can't resist her. I need and I miss her. My God, I need to kiss her. I think I'm gonna die tonight. What am I to do? Oh, I just can't escape her. What am I to do? My thoughts have come unchained. What am I to do? I don't want another lover. What am I to do? I've never felt this way. What am I to do? Oh, I just can't escape her. What am I to do? My thoughts have come unchained. What am I to do? I don't want another lover. What am I to do? I've never felt this way. Yeah. But yeah, man. So that song, like there has been a handful of times in my life where I've broken up with somebody and without fully letting my kind of heart heal from those wounds, I instead just jump into another relationship. And what that does is it kind of like it puts off the pain of the first breakup, but then when I break up, invariably that's because that's I'm a musician, and apparently that's you get to a certain point and then people are like, yeah, I really like hanging out with you, but no, I don't want anything more than that. And so and then you have this cascading effect because you didn't fully heal from the first breakup, and so that all those wounds get rolled into the other one, and it becomes just like it's like an order of magnitude crazy, and just and then that's devastating. And so that's happened a couple times in my life, and it's fucking terrible. So all I'm saying is just don't do that. try to allow a healthy buffer of time between each breakup. Okay, so this is a song called "The Bees Will Be Your Friends." Slow down. Take a breath. So the Bees Will Be Your Friends. Of course, Mechaholic Man. He always. What? Oh, okay. All right. Right on, Vixie. Yeah, you have an awesome night, and I know I owe you. I know I need to reach out to you and give you some strumming exercises. I'm sorry I haven't done that yet. I will. I just need to kind of figure out I need to kind of break down some easy ones that you can kind of like, as you get better at them, you can kind of like make them a little bit more complicated. And so I just need to I just need to sit down and kind of figure out like what I want to kind of give you. But yeah, but I will get it to you. So slow. Okay, so this is a really deep cut. I don't think this has actually been released. This is a song called "The Bees Will Be Your Friends." I wrote this on ukulele, but I stopped playing. There was a point in time when I was focusing on both the ukulele and the guitar, and I realized that what was happening is I was getting better at both, but I wasn't really progressing at the rate I could be progressing on one or the other if I just focused on one. So I decided to pull back from the ukulele and just focus on the guitar and really try to like expand my play anyway. So that's what I did. So this one goes. Slow down, take a breath and let it out. Oh, there's no doubt that you're moving way too fast. Still you're racing hard and shut your mouth. Listen how the air around you moves. Oh, you don't need to speak. Can you feel the tip of your pinky toes? Can you feel your nose as you're breathing in and out? Listen to the noise that silence makes. Make no mistake, oh, the silence it can roar. So shush and listen more. And when you're all alone, oh no, you're not alone. There's always something there. There's always something there. You are never alone.
Lay down on the floor and feel the weight of gravity as it pulls you to the earth. Smell the winter sky, smell the autumn trees. Oh, is there a breeze? Is there something in the air? Oh, where are you now? And when you're all alone, oh no, you're not alone. There's always something there. There's always something there. You are never alone. And the trees will be your allies, and the bees will be your friends, and the wind will tell you secrets if only you live. The wind will tell you secrets if only you listen. There we go. And when you're all alone, oh no, you're not alone. There's always something there. There's always something there. You are never alone. Yeah, see, Scare K153, man. Yeah, if you were a reader, I would have been so happy right now. But yeah, it actually says right down below. Yeah, there you go, brother. Yeah, I actually know the Say Anything guys. Well, I don't know them, but we played a couple shows together back in the day. In fact, that we played a show that was like, it was like they wanted us to. We opened for Say Anything at the Knitting Factory in Los Angeles, and like. Anyway, they were like it was. We played in the big room, which holds like 500 people. There were like 60 people showed up. They were all for us, you know. It's like, and so the LA Weekly is like interviewing Say Anything, and they're taking photos, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like we literally brought every single person. Like why are these guys getting the fucking attention? Oh really? Oh, thank you, Isabella. Yeah. It's a fun. Yeah, it's a fun song. You know, I like it's whenever I write a song that kind of has a hippy dippy message, I kind of feel a little bit. I'm like, oh, I totally but it is. You know, I wrote that because I was feeling lonely, and I was like, you know, I'm not actually alone. The thing is, I've got Sue, and like there's squirrels and there's things around me, and it's just like, you know, like I'm just not interacting with them. I need to be a little bit more present. You know, so yeah, that was. Another. For some reason, over the past like 3 or 4 years, loneliness has been a big part of my songwriting theme. All right, so like hurricanes, yeah, which actually is really funny because when I think about it, like my entire music career up until I moved to Austin was just jam packed with friends, you know, because I mean I had like. I when I first started with Vermicious K, I had Pat and Rick, you know, and we were hanging out and playing all the time. And then we meet the Arlo guys, and we start hanging out with those guys, and we start the Mr. T scene, and suddenly there's bands there. Like it was, so my whole music career has been just surrounded by friends, you know. And so I moved to Austin, and suddenly it's just like crickets chirp, you know. And I think that's it, which has been awesome for my output, my musical output. It's been very difficult for me to I'm just now kind of reconciling that, you know. But so this is a song called Like Hurricanes. This is not as non-denominational revolution song as Light It Up is, but it's like I mean this is a sort of an anti-bully song, but we're gonna fight back like firefighters, fighting fires, pushing back the flames. We're gonna dig in like old trench warriors, launching mortars. Every day is the same, and even though they come at us, with all their might. There's just no breaking us, or we won't break tonight. We're gonna press on like hurricanes. They can't contain our fury nor our wrath. We're gonna roll on like armored tanks, so up the banks we'll carve our own damn path. And even though they try to stop us with all their arms, they'll keep losing ground as we're making up the yards. There's no stopping us from walking. There's no holding us back. There's no keeping us from creeping forward. We're not going back. We've got fury in our hearts and a love that makes us hard, and we're never gonna give an inch to bullies such as you. We've got diamonds in our eyes and steel in our spines, and we're gonna do everything we must do to marry you. We're gonna roll in like clouds that thunder, thundering lightning, sleet and hail and rain. We're gonna crash in like fast tsunamis, crashing over and drowning everything. And even though they try to stop us with all their hearts are small and they break apart easily. There's no stopping us from walking. There's no holding us back. There's no keeping us from creeping forward. We're not going back. We've got fury in our hearts and a love that makes us hard, and we're never gonna give an inch to bullies such as you. We've got diamonds in our eyes and steel in our spines, and we're gonna do everything we must do to marry you. Give up, surrender, we'll let you go home. We'll let you go home. We'll let you go home. Give up, surrender, we'll let you go home. We'll let you go home. We'll let you go home. There's no stopping us from walking. There's no holding us back. There's no keeping us from creeping forward. We're not going back. We've got fury in our hearts and a love that makes us hard, and we're never gonna give an inch to bullies such as you. We've got diamonds in our eyes and steel in our spines. We're gonna do everything we must do to marry you.
Yeah. So it's a song called Like Hurricanes. And what was I going to say? I was going to say something about that song, and I totally I got distracted. Oh yeah. Oh no. I was going to say this. So, so today I get so I talked about this a little bit earlier, but I just want to kind of reiterate because I didn't really dig too deep into it. So today I got home. I took Sue for a walk, and I come home and there's a package on my doorstep, and I'm like, oh, what's this? Because I didn't order anything, and so I look down and it says it's from Anita Band-Aid, and I'm like, oh, Anita, that's awesome. And so I open it up. And there's a little like snowman, like a little snowman doll, and then there's a card, and then there's a bunch of like the big bubble things that Amazon uses to pack their stuff, So and I'm like, but it literally looks like it's a gigantic box with just the snowman and a card, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like, I'm like, so and I open a card, and it's like a homemade card that one of Anita's friends made, and it's awesome, and I'm like, oh, this is great, and then but the way it was written is I was like, oh, maybe there is actually more stuff inside. So I pull it out and I start digging, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's like a thermos thing, and that's awesome. Which I will be using that in my stream, but I'm washing it right now. So I keep finding other cool little things, but then down below, I'm like, oh, there's actually papers down here, and there's like, it's like photo quality images of things, notes that people had written, or art that people had made, and it was from all of you guys. It was from my Twitch community, and that fucking rocked my world. It literally fucking rocked my world. Yeah, man. I often feel, because right. So I do this because I love to do it. Right. I love to make music. I love to play my songs. I often feel like I am getting like you guys are like. I'm getting everything and I'm not giving anything. That's what I often feel like, right? Because the thing is, because I play music and I love to play music, and I like to play music in front of people that like to hear my songs, and here you guys are listening to my songs and hanging out and saying like, I love that song. Like, the thing is, it's all just awesome coming to me, and so I feel, and then you guys actually contribute money and buy books and buy the album and do all these things. I feel like it's all one way and it's all me focused, and the thing is like, and so I often feel like I'm just taking advantage of good people, and I know that's a really stupid and crazy fucked up way to look at it. I know it is, but that's just the way. So for you guys, it's always been, I always feel like it was really touching. It really rocked my world. It was really touching, and it reminded me. The thing is that like the way that I feel, like I feel, in the way that when I hang out, when I run across you guys in person and we're hanging out, and it feels like we are fast friends and we've been friends for a long time, because we have. Even though it's just via the internet, the thing is that we've been friends for a long time, and we've had adventures, and we've shared stories and jokes and awesome, and and the thing is and it just and so when we all together, and it just feels like, I'm like, yeah, these are my people, this is my family, and it feels that easy and that comfortable and that awesome, yeah. Anyway, and so you guys, like, it just threw into sharp relief how important you are to me, and how much. Yeah. And so thank you. So all of you that were involved, and I know that, anyway, I love you guys. And hey, Lord Curtis, how you doing, brother? I know, 26 months. It's fucking crazy. Oh, there's 26 of them. That's crazy. Oh. But that's how we feel about your music, dude. It's a gift that keeps giving, and totally something that some people need to hear on. Yeah. And that's, so yeah, thank you. I mean, just hearing that is also, again, feels like, but yeah, thank you, man. I knew that, but thank you. Oh man. Anyway, I fucking love you guys. I really do. I can't, the thing is that, like, which is funny. The thing is like, it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need this community to grow. This, I don't, this is my place where I get to go and hang out with my friends and practice my songs, and play my songs and get better, even better at playing them, and even better at playing guitar and all that. Like, and I'm hanging out with my friends. And the thing is, like, and if there was 10 times the amount of people in this stream, it would make me having these kinds of conversations a lot more difficult. I don't want it to be more difficult. So I love where we are at right now, and what we are doing right now is fucking awesome for me. And so I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you with all my heart. Yeah. Anyway, it really. Well, okay. So was it okay? So I'm gonna. Was it the Ankh-Mor Pork City Watch shirt? Because that fucking, I lost my mind. I fucking lost my mind. And I figured yeah. Oh yes, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, man. I fucking, yeah. In fact, I'm washing that shirt so I can wear it on Monday. Wear it on Thursday when I play my, yeah. It's a. So let me just, anyway. I should have had everything up here so I could have kind of shown you guys all the stuff that it was just it was a ton of stuff, and it was like it was a note, like a note from Vixie, and there was stuff from Paula, and it was just a. Anyway, I fucking love you guys. I just pulled over specifically to tell you that we support you in these dreams, and I appreciate and appreciate that we are allowed along. Yeah, well, I mean that's yeah, that's the music I have made since 2016, since Death and Taxes. Would not have existed without you guys, right? Would not, like, the thing is it would not have existed in the same way. It would not have been the same songs. They would not have been the same arrangements. Like, the thing is like, it really has been because of your interactions with my music. You've had an indelible impact on my music. And that's about to be significantly codified in the world and in the history of the planet Earth. Once the Chat album comes out, right? The thing is that, like, that's, like they're those are songs that have 60 to 200 co-writers, and I think that was so there was a point in time for me when Twitch was starting to feel toxic, right? I was thinking about Twitch completely the wrong way, And so I had to sit myself down and I had to think about it. I was like, okay, well, Mike, what are the real benefits that you get from Twitch? And I was like, well, first off, I got to hang out with people that dig my music, and I actively hear from them in a way that I don't even with the Mr. T's community. I didn't like, when you're up on a stage, like, you can have people cheering for your music, but that was the Mr. T's community, that we did that for everybody, right? So, and the weird thing about that is so everybody's cheering and being like, yeah, and that's amazing. The thing is that, like, it's a lot. For some reason, it impacts me. Oh, Sarah, thank you. Hold on. It impacts me a lot more. Sarah Lloyd Curtis, thank you guys, thank you. Yeah, I love you guys, I really do. Thank you. In fact, what I'll do is let me do this. Let me play, because I've written a lot of songs about the people in this stream. Let me play those. And the thing is, like, and so Lenina and Blue, your guys' song is the next one on tap. So I should have something for you by Friday at the latest. So yeah, and thank you, Sarah. Thank you, and thank you, Lord Curtis. Thank you, brother. I mean, I fucking love you guys. I really do. And yeah, and so, and what I was saying, I was thinking, like, so if everybody's into doing CloudyCon again, I have some other ideas of things we could do that would be awesome. So, but we'll talk about it. Okay. No, yeah, of course. I thank you, Anita. And so, but what I was gonna say is, I was gonna say this. What was I gonna say? I was going to talk about the, yeah. So the, so it really does, like, I personally have a tendency to isolate, right? I mean, that's been my whole life. Like, since I got to Austin, is like, I just kind of hang out by myself. I hang out with Sue. It used to be it was Katie and I isolating, and then she and I broke up, and it was just me isolating, and so this, and of course, and I can turn on the like, hey, gregarious Mike TV kind of walking around. Like, the thing is, I can turn that on. That was a persona that I operated with for 20 years as like, but yeah, no scooters. Amen. But yeah, you guys, like, you're just such a substantive part of my life. And, and I do, and I think about, I just want you to know, I love you guys so much. I love you guys with all my heart. And thank you very much, and thank you for letting me do this. Thank you for giving me license and agency to do this. because I fucking love it. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about the stream, and I was talking about like so I was like, okay, well, what are the benefits I get from doing Twitch? What are the significant benefits? You know, and the significant benefits where I get to hang out with people that dig my music. I get to really dig into my catalog and play deep cuts and master those deep cuts. You know, and I used to be able to play 40 of my songs, and that was it. You know, the new material and the hits. And now I can play hundreds of my songs. You know, that's amazing. And then everything else. So I get and then I'm playing every single day. And I'm playing for hours and hours every single day. That's another great. And those three things are valuable enough to me that I'm willing to let everything else go. And so I was like, okay, so I don't want to worry about crowd size. I don't want to worry about the revenue I make. I don't want to worry, because those things are distractions, and they're making it toxic for me. And so I just instead kind of shifted back to like, let's have a good time, and let's make music, and let's crack jokes and have conversations about what shitty people billionaires are, you know. So now it's a joyful, exuberant, awesome, fun experience again. And so thank you guys. Thank you for just sticking with me as I've been figuring all this stuff out. Is what I'm saying. So, all right. I fucking love you. I mean, I really, God, man. Like it is like I wish we all lived in the same town. I wish I could do this. I wish we could do like a Friday night jamboree or something where we just get everybody out. Like I wish we could do something where we could all congregate, you know, in person, because I fucking love hanging out with you. You're all awesome people, you know. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, even those of you that I have yet to actually physically meet in person, I have enough of a sense of who you are as people that I just fucking I love you, you know. So anyway, here we go. So and Lenina, thank you very much, man. Yeah, that's awesome. And there you go, Justin. Yeah, right on, man. There's the Claudia. Hell yeah. All right, so this is a song called Judy Pamplona. Yeah, Riley. I think that touring in 2020 is going to be a little bit too difficult, but I do think that 2021, I think that might be. It might be entirely possible. I think that if I can just keep growing, you know, at the pace I've been growing. So with nothing else changing, I think that I should be able to, you know, what I would need to do is I need to actively and aggressively promote the tour before I headed out on the road, which I didn't do last time because I was just trying to see what the Song Kick and Bands in Town numbers were going to do for me. Turns out they did nothing, you know. Well, they did a little, you know, but they didn't do enough. And so, but the thing is that like I think that I still need. I'll need 2020 to finally get over the. I don't want to head out on tour in debt because if something goes wrong and I need to fix things or you know, or change flights or like take on a significant expense. Like if I get in a car, I don't know what, you know, but the thing is it like, so if I get in some significant, we need to make sure that I've got the liquidity to handle whatever the world throws at me, you know, but anyway, here we go. So, Judy married a Mexican boy when she was just 18. She was 16 weeks along into her first pregnancy. They were married on a Saturday in June of 2003. She had never been happier, it was a glorious ceremony. And so she watched her Mexican boy grow into a man. He works hard for his family, doing all he can. But the money never seems to stretch, it just doesn't cover the bills. And so he works more hours and even more hours still. And so they've learned to sacrifice. They've given up on all things
things nice, and the children just don't understand. It's a matter world. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle. Her husband lost his job after he got hurt. He was now stuck in bed, so Judy went back to work. Judy made significantly less than her husband had, so they had to make some cuts. They had to cut stuff back, and so they learned to sacrifice. They've given up on all things nice, and the children just don't understand. It's a matter world. We'll always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you. And so they've learned to sacrifice. They've given up on all things nice, and the children just don't understand. It's a matter of world.
Yeah, so that's Judy Pamplona. Yeah, and so yeah, I mean, shout out, like, it's funny. Yeah, I mean, that's I do think that, like, I'd like to do, you know, all right, so for those of you that don't know, so last year we did a thing called ClaudiaCon, right? And so basically there's a show called Night Attack that I'm good friends with the two hosts of the show. The show's been around for about a decade. Actually a little bit longer than a decade. In some iteration, it wasn't called Night Attack. It was originally called the BB Live show, and then it changed to NSFW, and it was on the TWiT network, and then then they had their own internet distribution set up, and then they migrated to Twitch, and now they're doing, I think it's on Twitch. And they've got a pretty significant and really, really amazing following of genuinely just awesome people. And they also do other things, and they've, like, Brian has a whole bunch of successful YouTube stuff, and Justin has a bunch of shows he does on Twitch, and they also have other friends that are podcasters, and they're just amazing guys, and they're always working. They have a whole bunch of different things in the fire, you know, irons in the fire, and I totally lost my train of thought. Why does this keep happening? I'm jumping dramatically ahead. And so oh yeah, of course, Isabella. Yeah, you sleep well, and sure. You have an awesome night, and hopefully we see you again very soon. And you sleep well. What was I was saying something about. I was going to say something. I was going to build a connection to. And I totally fucking lost my train of thought. That's terrible. What was it? So something about Night Attack. Something about. Oh no, I was talking about. Because I was using them as an example. Yeah, thank you, Mike. That sucks, man. Oh, that's right. Now I remember. Thank you. So yeah, so Night Attack does right around South by Southwest, right? So if you don't know South by Southwest, it's a big music festival that happens here in Austin. It lasts for 2 weeks. And they've got an interactive portion, which is the first week, which is all kind of about like game design and apps and stuff like that. And then the second week is all the music festival, right? And I believe the film also happens. There's a film portion and an interactive portion. They happen over the same week, and then the music festival kicks in. So it's a big kind of multimedia thing. And so Night Attack does an adios. Do you sleep well, Isabella? And so Night Attack does a live show right around that time. And so last year they were doing it on a Saturday, and I was like, fuck, we should get together. If people are gonna be flying in for the Night Attack show, we should do something on Friday night. And then we should also do something on Sunday, and we can just do a whole weekend, and it'll just be like and we'll call it CloudCon, and it'll be a little collection of friends from this stream kind of nested inside the bigger Night Attack thing, And so we did it, and it was fucking awesome. It was just a super fun time. We had a show at Super Trey Wonder's place, and he had just bought a new house, and it's a huge house, and so he hadn't put in any furniture, and so we just set up chairs and put in a PA, a PA that Trey owns, and we just played a show, and it was super fun. I got very, very drunk, but it was a lot of fun. And then on Sunday we all got together and we all got barbecue and we all hung out. It was just a real ton of fun. And so my hope is very, very, very drunk. Yes. So my hope is that we can do something similar, this coming year, So it'll be in March-ish. I need to reach out to them and kind of figure out what they're planning on doing because, but the thing is it like, and it doesn't have to be around, it doesn't have to be around South by Southwest, because that would save people money on terms of flights and hotels and all that stuff. So we'll, and really truthfully, it might be a lot of fun to just rent an Airbnb, like to do it on away from South by Southwest, rent an Airbnb that can accommodate all of us, and then we could all of us just kind of hang out for the weekend. Like that might be the way to go. Like I don't know. So, but the thing is but we're now at a point in time where if we want to get a jump on this, we need to start thinking about it. But I do want to like extend the invitation. This is something you guys, it sounds like it'd be fun for you guys. Like it will be a, it's a little additional thing that Twitch is allowing that, right? Yeah, but I think wouldn't that be great? Because the house that my brothers and I rented here in Austin, it's a little bit of a drive away. But the thing is, but that was like that could fit 10 people in it. There were like, I think there were 7 beds, but there were 7 beds, but there were 2 of them were like big beds, and then there were a couple like not twins, but they're like fulls, So I think you could, so that place you could easily accommodate 10 people. I think we could definitely find a place or find a couple places all within a close. Hey, how you? Awesome. Hi, 2 guys, 1 couch. Hell yeah. Welcome to the. Hey, how yeah.
Raid kills bugs dead.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. How you guys doing? Oh yeah. So hey, wait. Is it both Matt and Corey? Because I'm figuring Corey's out of school, right? For the break. Is it both you guys? Hell yeah! Don't. Oh, that's it. Oh, awesome. That's great. That's fucking great. Awesome, man. Right on. How you doing, Matt? What's been going on, dude? So yeah, dude, I have to say thank you. Anyway, you guys. I've been saying this whole stream, but yeah. So you guys. So anyway, the whole care package thing was fucking awesome. It was just awesome. It was super awesome, man. And so thank you. And yeah, hell yeah. What dream is that? You're living the dream where you show up at work and you have no pants? Because I've lived that dream a couple of times, and it's not very pleasant. Hey, so can I play a song or 2 for you, Matt? Is there something I can play that to turn your folks on to the music? And maybe make him laugh. No Pants Monday. Yeah. That's the best. That's the only thing that makes Monday a little bit more exciting is when it's a No Pants Monday. How you doing, Ashley Love? Anything I'm obsessed with right now. All right. What? Okay. Okay. So I do have a song I'm obsessed with, but it's a song I just wrote. It was a song commission. I wrote it for my buddy. It's a Christmas present for his wife and his daughters, and it's super fun. And there's 2 choruses. So the first chorus, the chorus happens, and you think, oh, it's a cool chorus. But then the second chorus kicks in, and it doesn't kick in until the middle of the song. The second chorus kicks in, and you're like, yes! But I can't play it. Until he lets them hear it on Christmas. So that's the song I'm obsessed with. Let me. What else do I have? All right, yeah, I can do Fire Truck. What are the songs I've been really? Oh yeah, well here, screw it. Yeah, this is. I wrote this in 1996, a long time ago. This is a song about what I want to be when I grow up. Let's divide the end conclusion, rearrange the last solution, make the ends meet the means. Do you assume the devil's daughter drinks only bottled water? Well, I'll buy her a glass just the same. When I grew up, I wanna be a fire truck. When I grew up, I wanna be a fire truck. When I grow up, I wanna be a fire truck. I wanna be a fire truck when I grow up. Should I falter if I waver, disregard my behavior? 'Cause I'm getting better every day. If Jesus shows his face again, will he vote Republican? Well, I hope he votes for me, the fire truck. When I grew up, I wanna be a fire truck. When I grew up, I wanna be a fire truck. When I grow up, I wanna be a fire truck. I wanna be a fire truck when I grow up.
You get to drink from the fire hose.
Should I falter if I ever disregard my behavior? 'Cause I'm getting better every day. Do you assume the devil's daughter drinks only bottled water? Well, I'll buy her a glass just the same. When I grew up, I wanna be a fire truck. When I grew up, I wanna be a fire truck. When I grew up, I wanna be a fire truck. I wanna be a fire truck when I grow up. Yeah, so that song was written a long, long time ago. My buddy's nephew. They're like he was like 3 or 4 years old, and they're like and they were like, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he was like, and the little kid, this little 4-year-old, he goes, I want to be a truck. And I was like, what did they say? And he's like, oh, they said like, oh, you can't be a truck. And I was like, no, you don't tell a little kid they can't be a truck. When you're like he has his whole life to have those dreams dashed. Like when you're a little kid, like, yes, if you want to be a truck, you want to be a rock, you can totally be a rock. Like don't worry, at some point in time, his life, that dream will get dashed out of him. But let him be a truck. So I wrote that. That song is called VKFD, and then in parentheses the fire truck song, because that song was written back when the band was actually called Vermicious K, and Vermicious K which is a Roald Dahl, Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator reference, but so Vermicious K, so it stands for Vermicious K Fire Department, VKFD. And it's a silly song. All right, so let's see. Tilting Windmills. I can do that one. Was that a random Tilting Windmills? That's a cool one. Oh, really? Justin, that's awesome. Hey, Jesse, your 90s roommate. So from the 90s, or he's in his 90s? Or she's in her... Jesse, it could be a guy or girl name, right? Same with Michael. It's really funny. There's actually there's a woman that lives near me, and her name is Michael. And so I'm like, hey, and her dog's name is Sassy. And so it's Sassy and Sue and Michael, and we'll hang out and just chat whenever we run across. So I'm like, hey, Sassy and Sue and Michael. That's awesome. That's very cool. In the 90s. So this is a song called Tilting Windmills. It goes. This is a song I wrote yesterday, a song about nothing to pass the time away. Oh hey, I can't escape these lonesome days. These are the words I simply wrote to fill another verse of nothing. No, you know I'm feeling it, and I need a little high, 'cause I've been low, and there's nothing in my head, and the silence rushes in, and the breeze is cool as I am falling. This is a song, yet another song. So many songs, no one can sing them all. Oh hell, I might as well just tear it up. So pass the bottle around, let's put another down. Let's pick up our guitars and never put them down. Oh, I need a little high, 'cause I've been low, and there's nothing in my head, and the silence rushes in, and the breeze is cool as I am falling. Time it stops as a penny drops down, 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 down. All thoughts pop as a penny drops down, 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 This is a song, won't you sing along? It's easy to sing even if you sing it wrong, okay. But there's no way to sing it wrong. And even if you don't, if you won't sing, well that's on you, it means nothing to me. I tried to get it right, and I got it wrong. And there's nothing in my head as the silence rushes in, and the breeze is cool as I am fall, as I am fall, as I am falling. Yeah, right on. Thank you, Stephanie. That song's called Tilting Windmills. I do dig that song a lot. I don't play it as much as I used to, but I dig it. Okay, Mike and lovely people here. My 3-day Christmas starts tomorrow, and I'm not going to make it to any streams until Friday. Oh yeah, no, of course. Amen. And that, in fact, I'm not going to be streaming. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, or actual Christmas Day. Maybe Christmas Day, but I'm probably not. And then I'll be back on Thursday. So awesome. So yeah, you have a spectacular Christmas holiday, Stephanie, and I love you with all my heart, and I can't wait to see you again on Friday. So yeah, you have a really spectacular evening, and give love to the family from me. Give them all the love that I can just squeeze out of my cold black heart. But yeah, no, you have an awesome weekend, or midweek weekend. That's the best the best weekends are the ones that happen in the middle of the week. All right, this is a song called "I Hate Everyone" because it's Christmas time. Hey, it's Christmas. You need a song about hating everybody. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Some stupid chick in the checkout line was paying for beers with nickels and dimes and some old man clip coupons and argued whenever they wouldn't take one. All I wanted to buy was some cigarettes, but I couldn't take it anymore, so I left. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. All the people on the street, I hate you all, and the people that I meet, I hate you all, and the people that I know, I hate you all, and the people that I don't, I hate you all. Oh, I hate you all. Some fucking asshole just cut me off and gave me the finger when I fucking honked. Then he proceeded to put on the brakes. He slammed on the brakes, but I made a mistake when I climbed out of the van. He was waiting, but he was 6'3" and 200 pounds of Satan. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. I hate everyone. Gotta make it, Mike. All the people on the street, I hate you all, and the people that I meet, I hate you all, and the people that I know, I hate you all, and the people that I don't, I hate you all. I bet you think I'm kidding. I promise you it's true. I hate most everybody, but most of all, I hate, oh, I hate you. All the people on the street, I hate you all, and the people that I meet, I hate you all, and the people that I know, I hate you all, and the people that I don't, I hate you all, and the people in the East, I hate you all, and the people I hate least, I hate you all, and the people in the West, I hate you all, and the people I like best, I hate you all. Oh, I hate you all. All right, Burninator. So this song is on my new album. This song is the rendition of this song on my new album is absolutely awesome. I play a little lead that goes and then. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. That's pretty crazy. I remember that. Yeah. But anyway, it's a really, really super fun song. And then Schmed, so I do that lead, and then Schmed is like, oh yeah, let me show you how you do a lead. And then Schmed throws in the fucking piano lead that is just mind blowing. So I'm like, look at me, I can play the guitar. And then Schmed's like, no. So yeah, super fun. Here we go. But it goes like this. So bum. Bernadette, you can bet everything will be alright. The police, they got nothing on you and me tonight. Bernadine, drink with me, let's cheers another 20 years of taking down our troubles and making them disappear. Bernadette, you are
my best friend, my heart, my true love. I know that's true, because no one but someone who loved me would put up with all the shit I put. Burninator, maybe later you and I can drive through the mountains in your monster truck to our favorite Clinton dive. Bernadette, you can bet it's gonna be okay. No matter what the world throws at us, we're gonna sweep it all away. Bernadette, you are my best friend, my heart, my true love. I know it's true, 'cause no one but someone who loved me would put up with all the shit I put. Oh, don't even sweat it, Blue. I love you, brother. Bernie, can't you see how much you mean to me? You're the eye of my hurricane. You're the fire to my gasoline. Bernadette, you are my best friend, my heart, my true love. I know that's true, 'cause no one but someone who loved me would put up with all the shit I pull. Do you have Blue? Is Albertsons closed on Christmas Day? I would think. I know that. I know that's, that I have no idea, Hushy Love. It's just Get Set Go Bot, he's a jerk. Oh, awesome, Justin. Yeah, right on, man. Awesome. Yeah, so I wrote that song for Justin Hell 666 and his wife, their 20th wedding anniversary. I wrote that, which happened a couple years ago, something like that, a couple years ago. And I wrote that song for them, and then now it's on the new record. All right, and then this song. So obviously, so I write a lot of songs. Kind of like I write my life, right? So, and for me, and for so that's crazy. That was 3 years ago that song was written. That's crazy. So for me, my the fourth quarter is always really tough for me financially. Because a big portion of my income comes from BMI royalties or comes from television royalties from like film and TV licensing, right? And I get a payment in September, and then I don't get another payment until January. So I have an extra month that I have to divide, and my ever dwindling BMI payment, which was a big staple of my income. So usually by December, I'm really, really struggling financially. I live 1,500 miles away from my closest family members. It's always kind of a tough month for me, and so I wanted to write a Christmas EP that kind of reflected my understanding of Christmas, right? And that's awesome, Jess. Thank you. And wait, hold on. Somebody and RG Manifesto. Thank you so much for the follow, man. I'm glad you're digging the show. And so this is this song is called yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just sometimes sometimes yeah. It's just. It's and it's funny because obviously like suicide spike during this month, right? So it definitely is a hard time for other people, and so I wrote a song. This song is called "Fuck Christmas," and it's basically, well, you'll see. It goes ooh, ooh, ooh. What? Okay. Ooh.
It's motherfucking Christmas time, and I don't have a fucking dime. It doesn't matter anyhow, 'cause I've been feeling plenty down. I'm blue, so what can I do? It's fucking Christmas time again. Will the season never end? Every time I turn around, Christmas comes bearing down. My God, make it stop. I'm so tired of Christmas. Fuck Christmas. Fuck Christmas. Fuck Christmas. Fuck Christmas time. I'm sick of all the Christmas cheer that permeates this time of year, and I'm sick of Christmas songs. I don't wanna sing along. I'm done. I'm through. I'm so tired of Christmas. Fuck Christmas. Fuck Christmas. Fuck Christmas. Fuck Christmas time. Yeah, so yeah, and it's not always that way, you know. But there have been enough Christmases that were exactly that for me. That, you know, that I'm like, it deserves its own song, you know. You don't run across a lot of like not anti-Christmas. Well, yeah, I guess it is an anti-Christmas song. Like, you know, it says fuck Christmas, yeah. But, you know, yeah, I mean, it can be a really tough period for really tough time for a lot of people. You know, it's hard to see everybody running around in celebration when you don't have much to celebrate, you know. All right. Okay. So and then what was it? There was. Oh yeah. Here. I said I was going to play it, and I totally forgot to. I'm not certain if Sarah and Lord Curtis, if you're still around, but I wrote. So this is a song I wrote for Sarah and Lord Curtis. It was a song commissioned from Lord Curtis for Sarah for Christmas, and yeah, and I totally said I was going to play it, and I got distracted and forgot. So. But it goes, I may not be poetical, I may struggle to find the words to convey the feelings in me, in my heart, in my gut, in my mind. But I guess what I wanna say to you is something I know to be true. I love you with all of my everything, and will always continue to. Sarah, you are beautiful, perfect in every way. And even though you own my heart, it's yours again today. Sarah, you are wonderful, better than treehouse beer. If only I could drink you up, I'd drink only you all year. We may fall into our routines, eating the wolf like we do, but I've never known more happiness than when I'm routining with you. So let's go drink another beer and let us laugh through the night. If I get a bit too drunk, my love, well, you're always up to drive. Sarah, you are beautiful, perfect in every way. And even though you own my heart, it's yours again today. Sarah, you are wonderful, better than Bale beer. If only I could drink you up, I'd drink only you all year. I would quit drinking beer for you, if only you asked me to. Well, maybe not quit drinking beer, but I'd slow way down, my dear. There we go. Sarah, you are beautiful, perfect in every way. I wanna thank you for loving me each and every day. Raw, you are so wonderful, better than shipyard beer. If only I could drink you up, I'd drink only you all year. Yeah, so yeah, that's I made a couple of mistakes. Sorry about that, but yeah, it's a fun song, isn't it? Like, yeah. Anyway, I like it a lot. Yeah, so Dr. Ra and Lloyd Curtis. That's Dr. Ra. That's Sarah, and then Lloyd Curtis. So he's one. Yeah, so that's yeah. And the beer references were specific, like very specific, because they both are beer aficionados that have sampled like thousands of individual beers from breweries all across the planet. You know, so they are. Yeah, it's crazy. In fact, Lloyd Curtis was the person to turn me on to some IPAs that I shied away from kind of full flavored beers for a long time because they reminded me of my days as a crazy drug person, you know. And then he sent me some beers to sample, and they were really delicious. And I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'm over my terrible my full flavored beer thing. But yeah, but they're really, really delicious. So, did you really? Oh, that's awesome. Hey, yeah, right on, man. Treehouse and Vale. Wow. You're yeah, that's awesome, man. So cool. Yeah, so my plan is over the next year to write a bunch more songs about the people in the chat, and I think I'm going to put out an album of just these are people I know kind of songs, you know. And so I'll take I'll take the songs, because I've got one for like there are some songs that have not yet made it on records. I've got one for Jordan, Jordan and Rachel. I've got the song. I've got actually Heidi and Curtis, who I already have a song for. They commissioned another song. So and then I'm writing one for the Lenina. I plan on writing one for Bobcat. I plan on writing one for Elix. You know, I want to make sure I get all my mods, you know, and then some other folks, and I'm going to put together a whole kind of album of just for you guys, you know. So, That'll be fun. And then yeah, there's another, and then I got another song commission from Shauna, which is awesome. And Jared, and I just finished Jared's song commission, and I'm going to be doing the Lenina and Bluefront song this week. And so, yeah, you know, like it's crazy because it really is like when I start these undertakings, it feels like it's a lot of work. And then as I get the ball rolling, I'm like, oh no, I've done this so many times. This is pretty easy and it's a lot of fun, you know? And then, oh, right on, Hushy Love. Yeah. Thank you, brother. Yeah. You have an awesome and a wonderful Merry Christmas, man. And thank you. You be well. And yeah, and have a great holiday and hopefully we see you again soon. And thanks for swinging on by. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm yeah, it's awesome. It's yeah, just fun. Yeah. I mean, you know, yeah, it is. It's, you know, it's like, anyway, the thing is like they will be. I mean, they do. It's funny. The song commissions do take me a little bit longer to write than if I'm just writing kind of what because I have to do some homework, you know. I have to interview the people and kind of get a sense of like kind of these are all the details, and then this is the tack I want to take on the song, and you know, so it's a little bit more involved than me, but they usually end up being, if I can get them right, if I can get the lyrics right, they usually end up being you know, like a very distinct song. Because it's not about me in my life, you know, and so you know, and that's This Awful Thing and Burninator and Fire Meets Lonely Mountain and Carla's song and Tammy's song and you know, I mean, I've written now like maybe 15 of them, you know, Bring It On, yeah. Anyway, okay, so you guys, I'm only gonna go until the 9 o'clock hour. And then I'm gonna. I was only gonna do a couple hour stream today. I just wanted to hang out with you guys. I wanted to say thank you to all of you who actually were part of that care package, because that was super fucking awesome. And then I just wanted to kind of hang out and do a little stream before I head out and do my. But yeah, thank you, Shauna. Yeah, it's been it's really funny. I looked at the clock right now and I'm like, oh, I've already gone 40 minutes past the time I thought I was going to stop. So yeah, that's because I love it. It's fun. It's just fun hanging out. So, well, let me do this. Let me play. So do I have are there other people in the chat that I have songs that I've written songs about? Oh, you know, I want to write a song for Yoxie. I mean, there are some of you that have kind of gone above and beyond for me over the past few years, and I want to make sure that Shregna. Well, yeah, Daddy's not here, but I could do the because Shregniff's is always here. So all right, here I'll do. So this is a sad song. Shregniff, Brett Lane, and is Jamie here? Oh yeah, no, yeah, I can play Jamie's song too. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Yeah. Fire Meets Lonely Mountain. Oh, Jamie's there now. Yeah, Jamie's there. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, I'll do Fire Meets Lonely Mountain, and then I'll do This Awful Thing. Oh yeah. Me, Jess, is that, and that's thank you. That's so awesome. And yeah, I do have a PayPal. Yeah, for ease of like I have the giant button, the donate now button. You can just click that. Or you can just, if you want to like do anything, you can reach out to me. My public facing email, which is getsetgoer@gmail.com, getsetgoer@gmail.com. That gets pushed to my phone. That's how you guys can contact me. If you find yourself in Austin and you want to hang out, all you need to do is just reach out and I will make time. If you want to send me emails, you can reach out there. It gets pushed to my phone. Like I said, I do try to respond within 48 hours. And then if you guys, you know, and if you want to donate and you want to bypass that, circumvent that the easy to use button, then you can do that. You can do that too. So however you want to, yeah. But yeah, it's that email is sort of like that's my public facing, you know, the whole world has access to email. And thank you, Elix. Thank you very much. Here we go. So I'm gonna do This Awful Thing to no. Yeah, all right, no, I'll do When Fire Meets Lonely Mountain. So I wrote this song I wrote for Jamie and her boyfriend Jake when they for their 2-year anniversary. So now, and that was a couple of years ago, right? So you guys are are you coming on 4 years now, Jamie? Oh yeah, and we do have a song about Jamie's goats. That's true. So yeah, Jamie's already got a couple songs about it. although that song is really hyperbolized, you know. So but. So this song is on my newest record. Bum, 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 bum. Jamie felt it crazy, sorta like a fire, raging beyond walls as the flames burn higher. Jake, no mistake, is like a range of mountains, shrugging off the wind by the tens and thousands. Oh, they explode when the fire meets the mountain. Oh, don't you know? They explode when the fire meets the mountain. And oh, it's beautiful. Oh, they're beautiful. Jamie burns hot like a fount of lava, melting stone and steaming water. Jake, no mistake, is like a billion stones, a billion tons of mountain bones. And oh, they explode when the fire meets the mountain. Oh, don't you know? They explode when the fire meets the mountain. And oh, it's beautiful. Oh, they're beautiful. What can they do when the feeling's true? What can they do when a lonely mountain spends its hours wreathed in fire? Bum, 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 bum. Jamie met Jake quite some time ago, but Jamie didn't know that she had met him, so she didn't understand that she had met the man that would meet her fire with a fireproof hand. And oh, they explode when the fire meets the mountain. Oh, don't you know? They explode when the fire meets the mountain. And oh, it's beautiful. Oh, they're beautiful. What can they do when the feeling's true? What can they do when a lonely mountain spends its hours wreathed in fire? Jamie's secret power is she can dance all night without spilling her drink. And Jake's secret power is he can turn invisible. Jamie's secret power is she can cry without running her mascara. Oh, and Jake's secret power is he can hide in plain sight. What can they do when the feeling's true? What can they do when the lonely mountain meets the fire? What can they do when the feeling's true? What can they do when the lonely mountain spends its hours wreathed in fire? There you go, right on. Heck yeah, man. Don't shame, darling, don't shame. All right, sorry. So, this song is called "This Awful Thing." So this is written for Brett Shregniff Lane. he was a regular in this. He was a regular. Hey, thank you, Sarah, and thank you, Lenina. And thank you very much for the compliment you've done the actual album business. I really do love it. Thank you, Jimmy. This song. So Brett was a regular in the stream, and under the name Shrugniff, and he was just a fun guy. He was a regular. He was and at one point in time in our perambulations. I missed it. Hold on. Oh, thank you. Bernie is beautiful. Bernie and Justin are the best. Yeah, and amen. They certainly are. Then thank you very much, Jess. That's very kind of you. Yeah, and they certainly are. We have. I've hung out with. Anyway, I got a chance to hang out with them when I was on tour in summer of 2018. So yeah, it was a good time. I've hung out with them previously, but that was a good time. So Shregniff was a regular in the chat. Some point in time, he comes to us in the chat and he goes, "Hey guys, I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. I think I might have a brain tumor." And we're like, "Fuck, like what do you mean?" He's like, "Well, I've been having some problems with my speech, and the doctor thinks it might be a brain tumor." So so we're like, "Oh shit, man. Well, can you let us know, like, when you kind of get done with your appointment, can you come and let us know what's going on, and we're rooting for you." So he comes back about a week later. And he's like, "No, it wasn't a brain tumor." And we're like, "Hey, that's great." And he's like, "No, it's worse." And we're like, "What? What? What's worse than a brain tumor, And he's like, it's motor neuro disease, which is what they call Lou Gehrig's disease in the UK. So we call it ALS here, and they call it motor neuro disease. But basically, what it is your brain. Your brain starts the wires that connect your brain to your head, to your body, start to deteriorate. And so what happens is that, and as it's deteriorating, your body starts interpreting these kind of fucked up brain signals as things to do, and so you start shaking. And the thing is like with any actual physical motion, it's exhausting. It's eating up your body fat. It's eating up your energy. So you're shaking a lot. You're losing weight. You're losing your capacity to speech. You're losing your capacity to walk. You're losing it, and it's just this horrible disease that slowly, and all the while your consciousness you're still as sharp and as aware as you were before you were diagnosed. So you're watching your body kind of crumble around you. You're losing your capacity to communicate, and and most people that suffer from this disease either die they die because they suffocate because their lungs stop working, or they choke to death because they can't they take a bite of food and they can't swallow it, and they're by themselves. So it's like, and those are the two most common ways that people die. Just fucking horrible, So of course I don't know any of this, as he says. So he's like, "Yeah, this is what I've been diagnosed with, and they say it's pretty aggressive." And so we of course do some homework and we start talking about it. And so at some point in time, I ask him, I'm like, "Hey man, can I take your story and put it to song?" And he was like, "Yeah, of course." And so we had 3 phone conversations that led to me writing the song. And the very first phone conversation was one that was pretty easy to understand. Like I still struggled a little bit, but I could pretty much understand everything he said. The next conversation, it was about every other thing he said. I was like, "Wait, can you repeat that again? Can you slow it down and repeat it?" "Oh, okay. Now I see what you're saying." Because his speech was getting that bad. The third conversation, I understood maybe about 15% of what was said. So it was a really long. It was like a 3.5 hour phone conversation, and it was a really arduous process. And I could sense his frustration. I could anyway. It just so. Anyway, this is the song. So this is what I wrote. It's called this awful thing. It goes. Wait, sorry. It was the longest wait that Mr. Lane had ever sat through, waiting there on the doctor's word
What could he do? Something was wrong inside of his head, something quite bad he knew. It was the longest wait that he had waited through. There's nothing that we can do, the doctor explained. There's no malignant growth, there's no cancer there, your neural pathway's afraid. The wires that connect your head to your body, well, they're gonna decay. You're gonna die soon, I'm sorry, Mr. Lane. Are you kidding me? How could this even be? I've got so much life in me. You say I'm gonna die, but how could that be right? I know I'm filled with life, so much life in me. How could this possibly, how could this awful thing, how could it possibly be? So Mr. Lane climbed in his car and started to drive. He wandered to and fro, he never slowed as he was putting on miles. Hour to hour he drove around in a fog of his own disquiet. Here he was on the open road, alive. Are you kidding me? How could this even be? I've got so much life in me. You say I'm gonna die, but how could that be right? I know I'm filled with life, so much life in me. How could this possibly, how could this awful thing, how could it possibly be? So let's fast forward so many weeks, and he is struggling to simply speak, and his muscles twitch quite constantly, which is exhausting. He's so damn tired, and every week there's some new thing that he just can't do. And every week there's some new insult, some little loss, some price yet not paid, some unthought cause. Are you kidding me? How could this even be? I've got so much life in me. You say I'm gonna die, but how could that be right? I know I'm filled with life, so much life in me. How could this possibly, how could this awful thing, how could it possibly be? Yeah, man. So, and it's crazy. When I toured Europe, when I was in the UK, I actually went specifically to hang out with him. So I met him. I went to his house in Cambridge. I met Danny, his son, and Danny and I are still good friends. And we just hung out, and we hung out all afternoon. And I did a live stream from his house, and it was just It was just, I mean, man. And just he was still fucking hilarious. He was still a funny guy, even as he was dealing with all of that chaos. Anyway, just what a real sweetheart. Just a real sweetheart. And thank you, Lenina. Yeah. I know it's really funny. Whenever I write songs, so that's the thing. So I write these songs, and I don't know how well they're going to be received. And I wrote that song, and he wanted, when we first started, I was like, well, is there a particular flavor of song that you want me to kind of write in the modality of? And he was like, yeah, like there's a Styx song. I forget the name of it, but there was a Styx song that he really wanted me. And I listened to the Styx song a handful of times, and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to write a song that sounds like this. So
So I was like, all right, sorry. So, but that's kind of where I started. I was trying with that song. I was trying to write one that sounded like, and I was like, it just, yeah. And eventually I was like, it's got something. But then I was afraid. So then I was like, okay, well, here you go. Here's a song that doesn't sound at all like the Styx song. What do you think? And so I was just really happy that he really dug it, and I'm so happy that you guys like it as well. Because I just don't know. I write these songs and I don't know. I make them as good and as catchy and as emotionally powerful as I can make them, in my estimation, and then I just hope for the best. So, okay, I'm gonna do one last song. What do you guys want to hear? One last song, and then I will be back here on Thursday. So you guys have a wonderful Christmas holiday. If you celebrate Christmas, if not, then whatever holidays you do celebrate. If you celebrate nothing at all, I hope you have a good time. So long. Thanks for all the fish. I'll do White Christmas. I'll do White Christmas. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. All right, because don't we want to leave with a Christmas song? I mean, I opened with a Christmas song. I think I played it. I think I played like song number 2 or 3. So I think, and this is a fun rendition. I like this rendition. I came up with this. This progression. I figured this one out myself, so it's kind of fun. So. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm right on, Shauna. All right, so I love you guys. I can't begin to tell you how much you have meant to me over this past year. I can't tell you how much gratitude fucking lives inside me because of you guys. Thank you so much, and yeah. Have a wonderful Christmas holiday. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear the sleigh bells in the snow. Right. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear the sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your dreams be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Yeah, follow that. That is awesome. All right, so who are we gonna go raid? Thank you guys. Thank you. I really, truthfully, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for letting me do this in your faces 5 days a week. So yeah, who's streaming? What's going on? It feels like a Friday. Jam of Ham and Jam. Really? Oh, really? That's cool. Do we want to go raid? Yeah, let's go. We normally raid Ham. Let's go raid Jam. All right. Yeah, let's do it. Cool. Awesome. Here we go. Thank you, Jess. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Yeah, you guys all have an absolutely awesome You guys have just a really, really spectacular and safe holiday, and I'll see you all hopefully very soon. But yeah, do be safe. Don't and thank you, Shauna. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lenina. Love you. Thank you, Justin. I love you guys. Yeah, you all have an absolutely awesome, wonderful Merry Christmas, and I will see you all on hopefully Thursday or sometime very soon. All right, adios. A tuteler. Auf Wiedersehen. Cheers. Merry Christmas.